We're going to get started with the Azure Machine Learning Studio. Start by logging in using the ID that you created earlier, and this will bring you to the overall dashboard. From this dashboard, you can access experiments, web services, notebooks, and data sets that you previously accessed or created within the platform. We're not going to worry about experiments and web services for now. What we're going to do is simply create a data set and then access that data set within a notebook. So press on the plus new button to select from a local file the IRIS database. So this IRIS database is included in the materials you downloaded from GitHub under the data directory. It's iris.csv. When you open that, you will be asked to create a name and provide a description of the new data set. You can do this now, and then press on the checkbox. After you press the checkbox, that data is then uploaded, and it's available really from any of the experiments as well as any notebooks. You can select the data set and then open it in a notebook. Here we're going to open it in a Python 3 notebook. And when we do that, we'll have the pre-configured code to access that data set inputted into the first cell within the notebook. Pressing play will launch the workspace object that as well as assign the IRIS data set to DS, and then transfer that to a data frame that can be easily displayed within the notebook. Because we're running this within Azure, we don't have to specify our workbook, but if you click on the bottom, you can see access the code snippet. In order to be able to access this data set from outside of Azure, you can do that by specifying the workspace ID and the endpoint of the database. Here this is really just another way of executing the same code of pulling in the data and changing it to a data frame. Next, we're going to show you how to upload a notebook. So if you go under Notebook, press plus, and then Upload, you can select a sample notebook. And again, in Materials, if you go into the Notebook section, you can open the Working with Azure Datasets notebook, specify that it's a Python 3 notebook, and then it'll be available to be used within the platform. To launch that, we can then just select it, and it will launch the notebook in a way that can be, we can see really the same code that we had before. We're launching the data set, changing to a data frame, and then there's a few other things within this code base that we'll do in the next exercise. That's it for now. Now you know how to upload a data set into Azure as well as work with a notebook.